From inside Tropicana Field in Tampa Bay, the show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Baltimore Orioles taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. Well, Skenes trying to match the stellar performance by yesterday's starter. Looking forward to seeing what he's got today.
His teammate was lights out, Boog, in total command all game long. If he brings that same intensity again, these hitters are in for a long day.
We'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about ready to roll here. Today's starting pitcher, Ryan Pepiot.
Yeah, and his whip tells you he's been pretty effective this year on the mound. I mean, opposing hitters having a hard time getting on base and then being able to really distract him and do damage in terms of getting around the base path. So, taking the mound, this is a guy you want out there if you're his teammate, and I expect it.
Now up for Tampa Bay, Josh Lowe. And a slider in there for a strike. That one catches the corner for a strike. The next pitch misses, and it's 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch, keep the at-bat alive.
And a swing and a miss. 1 out.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Richie Palacios next to hit for the Rays.
Let's go, Richie.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
David Fry in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. And the 1-0. And another ball.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastballs.
Runner on the go. On the ground. Henderson over to first in time. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. Now a look at Kevin Cash's lineup for the Tampa Bay Rays. And a big factor for them in recent games, Richie Palacios.
This guy had an on-base percentage of over 400 last month. That's just telling you he's taking his walks, he's getting his knocks, he's finding some holes. Everything just going really well for him right now. But don't overlook the fact that that happens because he's having consistently good at-bats.
Brandon Lowe stands in now and watches strike one. There's a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
And that's in the dirt.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
And now 2-2. Palacios at second with two down. Pitch misses. 3-2 now.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. Now a long throw home, but it's offline. And it's 1-0.
Well, he didn't get much of that one, but it's going to look like a line drive in the box score tomorrow. Totally tied up with that inside pitch. Got to it late and deep in the zone, but he got the bat on plane enough to fight it off the other way.
Here's the left fielder, Christopher Morel. Collected 3 hits in the loss yesterday. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Two outs. In there at the knees, and it's 0-2.
All you got to do is concentrate and execute this next pitch. Get yourself out of the jam, back into the dugout.
One run across in the frame so far as we play game 1 of this 4-game series. Battling here as he fouls it away.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Outside. The 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We head to the second here at Tropicana Field. It's the Rays 1 and the Orioles 0. Top of the second. Now here is Cedric Mullins. Back now in Tampa Bay. Now it's the DH, Junior Caminero. Mize back to work. Caminero goes 6'1", batting 6th in today's lineup. And he was born in the Dominican Republic. Swing and a grounder foul first base side. And that one is in for a strike. In the air to left down the line. Cowser sizing this one up. And there's one down.
The first baseman, Jonathan.
And now the first baseman, Jonathan Aranda.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Under the Mendoza line so far this month.
That one outside. And that's ball 1. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. 1 out, base is empty. That one 95 to finish him off.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a two-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. O'Neill sizes this one up, hauls it in to end the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We head on now to the top of the third. It's the Rays 1 and the Orioles nothing. Welcome back. Last series, the pitching was not good as we take a check of the numbers. Back here at Tropicana Field, set for the bottom of the third, and stepping in for the Rays, Ha-Sung Kim. A little up front there as he swings through it.
Well, Kim is one of those players that it's just hard to take your eyes off of him, and not many players in the 2023 World Baseball Classic had more fun than he did. He hit a grand slam in a win against China, and earlier in the tournament had a 2-homer game. Delivered some special moments for Korea.
Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
The shortstop takes the ball. Got him looking. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Yeah, that's a tough pitch to stay on. You don't want to get beat inside, and as you see that pitch continue to run away from you, by the time it's in the catcher's mitt, you think it's a ball off the plate away.
So the batting order turns over. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Josh Lowe. Struck out swinging his first time. Just missed. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. One down, base is empty.
Ball.
That one pushed to the left and foul. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
2 down, base is empty. Now the number 2 hitter, Richie Palacios. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Two outs, base is empty. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. No runs, no hits, no errors. 3 innings complete. It's the Rays 1 and the Orioles nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Cedric Mullins. And we're back, bottom of the fourth, and here is David Fry. And that one fouled off.
Well, these Rays doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up one run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
And a slider misses down and away.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
The batter, number 8.
And now it's Brandon Lau. RBI single his last time up. Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with the high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Burrell batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Just missed.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire. And out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
Swing, and he breaks his bat. Over to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for Tampa, but they lead it 1-0. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Mize back to work. Tap foul at the plate.
Well, these Rays just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Fastball for a strike. behind, and that's a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Aranda takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. And a pitch. Double play ball to second. Glove flip for one, and that's two.
Really nice double play turn right there, and it all started with that sweet glove flip on the feed to second. You know, these middle infielders, they spend a lot of time honing that glove work, so it just becomes like second nature. I think you also have to have a really good glove that's broken in, that's not too large, so that you can have a feel for that baseball and be able to flip it like you're barehanded.
Now it's Jansen to hit. First pitch misses. Jansen with some impressive production lately.
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently solid performances. Right now, he's showing us why he's lasted in the big leagues.
That's to third, and it stays fair.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Kim stands in with two away as he takes a ball. Here's a rocket out to left. He's there. He's got it. And that's the third out. The Rays strand just the one. Still tied 1-1. We're back, and they make a change to start the sixth. The new pitcher, Garrett Clevenger.
Well, he's been excellent against left-handed hitters this year, and that's his first test. This looks like a good move to the pen in terms of the matchup.
And now Cedric Mullins, 0 for 2 in this one. Back here at Tropicana Field, bottom of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Josh Lowe. Swinging a foul out of play. Next offering is in for a strike.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
Got him. That's his 9th strikeout so far.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Now up for Tampa Bay, Richie Palacios. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. New pitcher on here, Tyler Wells.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Fouled off to the right. Bunted back towards the pitcher. He's safe. With a bunt single. And it looks like they might end up challenging this one. Very close play, and we will take another look as well.
I couldn't tell in live action, that's for sure. And, you know, the umpire is so much closer to the play, and he thought he beat the throw, so we'll see.
Well, they are going to challenge the call, and so now the decision will be made by the umpires at the replay center back in New York. Another look at it. Singer, are you seeing enough to change the call?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, it's close, but I think after looking at it a few times, we can see that this guy's probably out, and could be a good use of the challenge right here.
Looks like we've got an answer, and he's out. They took a chance with the challenge, and it paid off for him. 2 outs, nobody on. And stepping in for the Rays, David Fry. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. And that skips in the dirt. And that's off the inside edge. 3-1. Two down, nobody on. Swinging a foul straight back. Lifted in the air, right field. O'Neill makes the grab, and that's the inning. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Drew Rasmussen.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Here's the third baseman, Jordan Westberg.
Third baseman, Jordan.
Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The second baseman, Brandon. Wow.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. And a swing and a miss.
0-2.
That one misses, and the count is 1-2. And there's a ball. Got him swinging. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Christopher Morel. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. All tied up here at the bottom of the 7th. Ripped on the ground to second. On to O'Hearn. And that quickly 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Junior Caminero.
And now the DH, Junior Caminero. 1 for 2. And that's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive and puts the go-ahead run on base.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Now up for Tampa Bay, Jonathan Aranda. In there for strike 1. Two gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a foul ball. 2 outs. That one just misses, and the count 1-2. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Tampa. Score remains deadlocked at 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the left fielder, Colton Cowser. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's the catcher, Danny Jansen. Wells back to work and fouled off. And that one fouled off. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Oh. 1-2.
In the air, right field. O'Neill settles under this one, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 1 away.
The batter, number 7, shortstop.
Now it's the shortstop, Ha-Sung Kim. That's off the mark. 1-0. Base is empty, 1 away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Late swing, fouled off.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. O'Neill brings it in with a nice running grab.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Low at the plate now. That's ball one.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
That one missing inside. Next offering is in for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Next offering is down low. Richie Palacios in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here.
Careful.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff. Rays held in check here. Score remains tied 1-1. Back now in Tampa Bay. All set to start the ninth in this one. And here's the first. And we're back. Here's the center fielder, Richie Palacios. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Felix Bautista.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
That one off the mark. Ball one. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side.
That's the ball.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that split caught a lot of the zone. Definitely a hittable pitch, but coming off the fastball the pitch before, it's kind of tough to recognize. You notice there's something different about it. He threw it with the same arm action, same release point, and he left it up. But the movement and the change of speeds, that was enough to do the job.
So up next, David Fry. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. That one ripped, but foul. All tied up here in the last half of inning number 9. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. That one is absolutely belted. Back there. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Makes it to second. The winning run's in scoring position with one gone.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count. Winning run in scoring position now, so a clutch AB could end this one.
Substitution now at second base. On to pinch run, Johnny DeLuca. He's the potential winning run, so they're hoping he can score in a base hit. Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Lau at the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. One away, and the game-winning run stands at second. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. Just missed. Christopher Morel in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. That one down the line, and foul ball. Winning run stands at second. Ball 4, he walked in, and that'll keep the line moving.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
2 on, 1 out. Christopher Morel will hit next. 0 for 3 in this one. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Squeezes it, and there's 2 away. So now here's the DH, Junior Caminero. In the dirt, but kept close. Tag, save. He's into third on the wild pitch.
No trouble moving up to second on that play with the ball getting that far away from the catcher. Nice job to take advantage of the wild pitch.
And that's off the inside edge. Now 2-0.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
Throws to first in time. That's the 3rd out, and we're headed to extras. So they can't come up with the winning run, and that means we'll have to go a little longer here tonight to find a winner. All tied 1-1. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Kevin Kelly. He comes on for the 35th time this year. Now into the game, Jose Caballero. He's the new third baseman.
Now playing third base, number 77, Jose Caballero.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Adley. Back here at Tropicana Field, we're in extras here, and stepping in for the Rays, Jonathan Aranda. First offering, and it just misses.
One ball, no strike.
Swing and a miss, strike one.
1-1.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Inside, and now 3-2. Danny Jansen in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
Swings, and he breaks his bat. O'Hearn steps on the bag. Now only one out remaining.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Ha-Sung Kim. Yeah, he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Ball one there. Hit to right, and that ought to do it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Orioles claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great job of keeping the crowd out of the ball game late. When you can do that, it kind of calms everything down, keeps the adrenaline of the opposing team down a bit, and you can steal a win and get out of here happy.